Okay, in just 10 days, Goldie went from super hip DJ to sewing with Anne Diamond. Mark and Sue became smoking buddies. Les took a long, slow journey into himself, and according to some sources, Melinda Messenger's building a Death Star and taking over the universe. It could only happen on Celebrity Big Brother. Celebrity Big Brother. Now, it was only 10 days ago that Melinda Messenger, Sue Perkins, Anne Diamond, Goldie, Les Dennis and Mark Owen walked up these stairs, leaving their showbiz lifestyles behind them, and they walked into the Big Brother house. What a brilliant, brilliant audience we've got tonight. Okay, since then, Anne, Goldie and Sue have been evicted by you, and tonight there's only going to be one winner. We promised that you'd see them in all of their glorious ordinariness, and boy, have we seen that. We've had bad hair days, bit of paranoia, farts, pimples, tears, and an awful lot of staring into space. They've had absolutely no privacy, and I've loved every minute of it. Okay, in the next hour, you're going to be voting for who you want to be the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. Let's just take a quick look at them now. There they are. The question is, who do you like most? Well, the decision's yours. Okay, he's the Prince of Panto, Chief of Chickens. If you want Les to win, call 09011 154403. That's 09011 154403. He is the Monkey Boy. With all the moves. Did you know that? If you want Mark to win, call 09011 154404. That's 09011 4404. She's right, she's sensible, she makes great porridge, smiles for Britain. If you want Melinda to win, call 09011 154405. That's 09011 154405. Now remember, you are actually voting for the celebrity that you want to win. Quite important, that. 15p of every phone vote will be divided equally and donated, thank you, to Centrepoint, National Missing Persons Helpline, We Think and Samaritans. Now, still haven't made your mind up. Okay, don't panic. Here is what's been happening today.
Day 10, 4:44 a.m. For their final night, the housemates have all decided to sleep in the same room.
Boo.
What have you done?
Sorry.
What did you do?
You went to the toilet, so I got in.
You did. Very good.
10:16 a.m. Big Brother's given the housemates a task. They must create a photo story about an event in one of their lives.
Now, I personally think that an incident outside gives you more drama. For just say like you're meeting with Wayne.
Yeah.
Just like we could make it like we could have a doctor who looks into your eyes and falls in love, and it's like curses. She's already been taken. You know what I mean?
But
Because those looks of like, you know, they do those in those photo fit, don't they,
Yeah.
where they come in close and, damn. And I love the idea of you sitting at the ending of it, you sitting in a car, all neck braced up and everything, and you going, he's a keeper.
yes, I see what you mean. The only thing I was thinking is that we can't get to do the other housemates then, can we?
We're not supposed to do the other housemates. It's not impressions of other housemates.
Okay.
Do you see what I mean? He's your natural Wayne.
He's the Wayne, and then who would you be?
I could be a doctor
Okay.
in the hospital who, like, looks into your eyes and goes, curses, she's taken, kind of thing.
But what about the car?
Well, we just have to fashion the car, don't we?
Okay.
You know?
Well, let's have a think then. So there's that, or with your love of the chickens.
My love for the chickens. That's a nice one. I still like the Wayne story, but you don't.
No, I do like it. But I'm just thinking...
Tell me the story.
Well, we met in a nightclub. On our first date, we had a car accident.
Fantastic story.
And
It is, first date.
Wayne was covered head to toe in blood because he'd gone through the windscreen, cut all his head open, broken his arm. I mangled my leg.
Such a good story.
My lip was out
This
there.
is such a good... We can do lots of bits of makeup and kind
Yeah.
of like oh, we haven't got any tomato sauce, have
No. Then what happened? Then we went off to the hospital.
we? It is a very good story.
And then I had to get home. I had to go back to Swindon, so he drove me back up. His arm in plaster and his neck in a brace.
It's a great finish. That shot is the finished shot. The two of you in the seats. Him in neck break and thing, and your thought bubble is, oh, he's a keeper. You know what I
Something
mean?
wrong with the cooker.
There's something wrong.
Something's leaked into the bottom, which he's giving
Oh,
off.
don't they look...
I think it's a better story
No.
Do you think
than
so?
anything that's in here.
£12:46 p.m. Big Brother has provided the housemates with a digital camera, a printer and other materials to make their photo story.
Me?
Oh, it's a shame that we didn't see my gloves. And you can't see my the board, but never mind.
And that my head wasn't
Too
lower
late to
down.
even worry about that.
My head needed to be the lowest one to get the laugh.
I know. Have you got a pair of... Look.
Do
Look,
some more
keep that-
dots down, going down to
Yeah.
it. Good thinking. I think because we've done it in the style of a love story, it does need to be something quite cheesy at the end.
I know it does, but I think it can be cheesy, but not just in love at last, or, you know,
Happy ever after.
I know I'm...
Okay.
How about, baby, you can drive my car?
We've got car stuff. We've got
good.
car stuff already.
This is Big Brother. Housemates have 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay, just write
5
anything,
minutes.
Les. Just
Okay.
write anything.
Right.
You know, any one of the ones we've come up with, I think will be fine, won't it? It says it.
What about that last photo? Is it coming out?
It's gone a bit quiet over there, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has gone quiet quickly.
Right, you carry on with that. Oh, no.
What?
Saying unsupported media size.
Okay, well, that's not our fault.
Okay.
We need extra
Job was
time.
cancelled, press OK.
That one.
Who's going to go in and explain it to Big Brother?
Is that the one?
That one.
Mel,
Was it that one?
it's your story,
No, you take it in. You take it in.
but it's your
Yeah,
story.
no, you will deliver it.
Come
in the perfect fashion.
give it me. Print. Just going to put it out
Have
then.
they been coming out 20 by 25? Had you noticed?
Yeah, I think they've all been coming out the same size.
Right, well, if we can only wait for that, can't we? And if all else fails... I've done
A little sketch.
I did try to print out the...
Have we got any other
anything.
car pictures? No.
Yeah.
Do you want me to do do you want me to draw something?
Go on then.
More?
Yeah.
Do you want to leave that like that, or do you
Yeah.
I'll draw the two of you.
Yeah. If there's one of you, just cut us both out.
We've got to be ready. Finish. The hooter's going to go in a second.
No, that's good. That's good. Good. Okay. That's it. Job's done. 10 by
One
15.
housemate, please come to the diary.
Yeah, up to list.
You take it in, Les.
This seemed like the obvious story, really. You know, I mean, it is the way that Melinda and Wayne met, and it was love at first sight. It's got all the elements. You've got drama in the car crash, and you have the happy ending that is still ongoing. We worked as a group. We really did. All three of us work as a group, and I did the kind of bubbles and the and probably the kind of we together came up with the captions by trial and error, and I did the drawing for the last one because we ran out of the printer. So a real team effort and a great one. I think this has been my favourite task. I've really enjoyed it. Didn't think I would, but it was fun.
1:20 p.m.
Dee 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 dee. Good drawing at the end.
Well, we had to do it, didn't we? Just had to. I don't ever draw anymore. I used to always draw, and and Amanda keeps saying, "Will you paint? Will you start painting?" When we go to Norfolk and things.
Yeah. Why don't you?
I don't know, because if I've got something like that, then it's really fun. I really enjoyed the whole arty approach to that. The whole idea of us kind of in 2 hours coming up with that story and getting it together and then doing it. I thought that was really a good achievement. And we did really work as a team, didn't we?
You should draw, though.
(2:01 p.m.)
Oh, they're big to juggle with. They're quite big, these. There you go. Wait, you see that? What's this? Watch this. You go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, you don't. They're really big. I'm getting hungry and I don't know what I want. I'll have spuds and things and beans, but I don't know whether to have that tonight or whether... You don't want to be too full tonight, though, do you? Probably best to eat now.
Just eat whatever you fancy.
I'm going to have some sausage and beans. Oh. Human error.
Just smiling at you. Not in a gay way, though.
No, I know that. What a heavenly creature.
So just keep voting. If you want Chicken Man Les to win, call 09011154403. 09011154403. Or if you want Monkey Man Mark to win, call 09011154404. 09011154404. Or Stormtrooper Melinda, she could win if you call 09011154405. That's 09011154405. Remember, you're voting for the celebrity you want to win. Now, after the break, I'm going to be talking to a few of the family and friends down there of our 3 remaining celebrities, and also the Big Brother psychologists who are going to be in the studio to give us an insight into the minds of some of these housemates. I mean, does Mark have a bit of a strategy to win, and what's going on behind Melinda's smile? And will Les stop altar casting? Science. Find out after the break. Welcome back to Celebrity Big Brother! Okay, 10 days ago, Mark and Linda and Les shut the doors of the Big Brother house and basically waved goodbye to their privacy. Now, while they've been in there, they've been brave enough to place themselves under the intrusive scrutiny of the Big Brother cameras, and since then, they've dug holes in the garden, talked about their feelings, and played giant games. So, there they are now, and there are some die-hard Big Brother fans. Their future lies in your hands. Now, if you want comedian and family entertainer Les to win, call 09011154403. 09011154403. If you want singer-songwriter Mark to win, call 09011154404. That's 09011154404. If you want model and TV presenter Melinda Messenger to win. The boys are like, really? 09011154405. That's 09011154405. You're voting for the celebrity you want to win. And 15 pence of every phone vote's going to be divided equally and donated to Centrepoint, National Missing Persons Helpline, Rethink and Samaritans. Now, their friends and family are all over here. Do we think they're still speaking to them? I know, Wayne, you're going to still be speaking to Melinda because she is, of course, your wife.
She is indeed.
Now, listen, she's been called Darth Vader, for goodness sake. How are you taking that?
See, now the trouble is, Goldie has played a Jedi mind trick on you all. He's really the evil one. I mean, look at that screen. That's Princess Leia.
She is gorgeous.
He's fooled you all. He's fooled you all.
Now, Wayne, how did you take her forgetting the anniversary?
Oh, she's dead meat. I'm going to kick some butt.
She did it. She said she does it every year.
Every year without fail. 1, 2, 3, number 4. 4 years.
And the teeth.
The teeth.
So sweet.
What a smile.
But your son's.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's now got...
Melinda's teeth are pretty stellar as well.
He's got a third one that she doesn't know about.
Oh. Now, she's been branded emotionless. Is that fair? Have we seen all facets of Melinda?
Emotionless or mentally stable. I mean, that would be my quote for Melinda throughout all of this. But, I mean, I think the difference for Melinda, she wasn't put up for nomination, so...
So we didn't see that side. Why should she win?
She's just been real. She's been real. She's been herself. Hadn't hidden anything at all.
Okay.
She enjoyed it.
Thank you very much. That's a message from Melinda's family. Right, we're over now with Mark's mum and dad and girlfriend. So now, Mary, tell us, did Mark have a game plan?
No, he didn't have no game plan. No, he just went in it for charity. That was it.
And he just went in just to play the game and see what happened. Now, do you think he wants to win it, Keith?
For the sake of all his supporters standing out in the freezing cold, I think that'd be nice for him to win it.
And finally, why do you think he deserves to win it?
So he can clean the ice up when everybody's gone out.
Great, and now we've got Andy and Andy who are here for Les. Basically, Amanda couldn't make it, could she?
No, she's working tonight doing cutting it, yeah.
OK. So, Les basically has found it quite hard in there, especially the nominating.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm really proud of him there because he's gone in and he's had the guts to be himself. You know, he's not gone in being the game show host and warts and all, that's what he said. And I think he genuinely liked everybody, so... And he does think about things very deeply, so... yeah, I think he liked everybody, so it's hard for him.
We've had real light and shade with Les, because when he was dark, he was very, very dark, but when he was funny, he was hilarious.
Yeah, yeah. I think the great thing about him as well is that everyone thought, oh, there's this Les Dennis, game show host. He's gone in, and I think what he's proved tonight is he's a juggler. You saw that. He's an artist, and he's a fine keeper of chickens. And I think
he's also very intense. Is he normally that intense?
He is that intense, but he's a thinker, and I think that's what he said when I go in. I want to prove that I'm not just cheesy game show host. If he'd gone in and gone, and, you know, my service and all that, it would have been a bit boring, but he's just been a normal bloke. And that's why I think we're really thrilled that he's done that.
So that's basically why you think he should win?
Absolutely.
Yes.
He's not been foul to anyone. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're appalling with your jokes. OK, we've heard from those nearest and dearest to our housemates, but what do the celebrities of Great Britain think?
Hello, I'm Lauren Laverne, and I think that Mark Owen is going to romp home to victory. He's aesthetically very, very pleasing. So I think, yeah, he's got it all. Owen to victory. Vote to win.
Who do I think's going to win?
Yeah.
I've got to go for Melinda Messenger. She's a Sun girl, so I'm vouching for her, but I have got these things wrong in the past, so if I am wrong, don't shoot the messenger.
The winner, guarantee, Les Dennis. Tell you why, 3 reasons. 1, right, he's very insecure and I think he needs to win. 2, he's been very, very entertaining. And 3, he will get more money for Panto next year.
No, look, I'm sorry, Les Dennis. Oh, cried, oh, it's me wife.
Les Dennis will win!
I think Melinda's going to win because can't find any faults about her. I think she can be a bit of a people person.
Little saviour. See, I like Les.
Oh, he's a nice bloke.
Yes, I think he's got a genuine heart, and I like...
Melinda's sweet.
Yes, but you would say it because she's young and blonde and beautiful.
See, I'm in Australia, so I don't really know, but a rumour goes round that Melinda Messenger is still running a decent race. So Melinda it is, conclusively.
I think Mark will win. I have no idea who's going to win. It's a right nightmare.
I think Melinda will win because, on past experience, beauty does win Big Brother quite often.
I think Mark's going to win.
Do you?
What about you?
I'm kind of hoping Mark's going to win because I think he's coming from being the underdog to being sort of everyone's favourite. I think he's a favourite, but I'd like Les to surprise everyone.
I think the winner's going to be Melinda because she's hoodwinked the nation, but I wish it was Les.
I'm really sucked into it now, but I think it's going to get down to Mark and Melinda.
Vacuum cleaner!
I think Melinda is going to win. I don't think there's any doubt about it because she's soft and she's sexy and she's absolutely perfect. Like an X-set missile. Bam! She is going to win.
Very across the board there. OK, now, tonight is all about making your mind up about who you want to win. So the numbers are going to come up on your screen, so keep voting. And to help us get under the skin of the 3 remaining celebrities, we've got our resident Big Brother psychologist, Peter Collett and Sandra Scott! Now, what you guys are going to do is you're going to talk about housemates on their own. I believe you're going to talk about Les and Mark, and you're going to talk about Melinda. Right. And what we're going to do is we're going to show clips, aren't we, sort of demonstrating what you want to talk about. Now, first of all, Les, psychologist's dream.
He certainly is that. You know, there's one thing about celebrities, the one defining feature is the fact that they, more than anybody else, thrive on approval. And you can see this very, very clearly in the case of Les. You know, the one thing he just wants more than anything else is to be loved by everybody. Now we're going to look at 3 little clips in his case. In the first, you're going to see him emerging from the diary room. He's just nominated Sue and Anne.
And they knew, didn't they?
And he's feeling terrible about it. Yeah. And he's clearly in need of some kind of support. In the second, you see him with Anne in the kitchen, again looking for some kind of sympathy. And in the final one, you see him very much in his element, this time playing the fool, being theatrical, and getting other people to laugh.
OK, let's just take a quick look.
Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be silly.
Don't be silly.
It's a game.
Come on. Don't be silly.
You have to nominate 2 others. I didn't throw it. Don't. You wouldn't ever think I threw it, would you?
No, now you're looking for... Now you're twisting things around. Tra-la-la, tra-la-la-la-la. I am the widow, Kylie, and Jack has left me a lovely present.
You get off my... Get out of my room.
I haven't touched your box.
Get out of my room. This is my box.
Get to market and sell the cow.
You see, he's got so many sides to him. There's the quite down and really hard on himself side and a very funny side.
Absolutely. It's been a real roller coaster for him. But what's interesting about that first scene is the way in which he emerges from the diary room. You can see him affecting a really quite convincing display of anguish. You know, he schleps along. I do, actually, yes.
Conscious or subconscious?
Well, I think it's unconscious.
Right.
And you can see he uses this rather characteristic gesture of his where he grabs his forehead. Is he in trouble? And of course, everybody else responds to it. The moment he sits down, he's enveloped in this wonderfully exquisite scrum of sympathy. Now, what's interesting there is that it's actually Sue and Anne who've been nominated.
And they should be the ones who give you the sympathy.
They're the ones who are in need of consoling. But who gets it? Les.
And they too are performers in need of approval.
Yep.
And so also, though, the performance side, I mean, there's a scientific name for that, isn't there, that we used earlier on? What's it called again?
Ultracasting.
Ultracasting.
Now, this is a classic example of ultracasting. In other words, what he's managed to do is to project all the others into roles that actually suit him personally.
Right. And he does that kind of with his comedy as well, in a funny kind of way.
He does.
Sets the scene so he can be very funny.
What's interesting about the comedy scene is the way in which he uses laughter. Now, laughter is actually very critical to him. And what's emerged from psychological research is this discovery that there's actually quite an intimate relationship between laughter on the one hand and status on the other. So, for example, if I manage to make you laugh, that will elevate
Definitely.
me, in your opinion.
Definitely.
And that's exactly what it's doing for him. Not only is it actually locating him as the centre of attention and at the same time getting other people to enjoy themselves, but it's also making him feel much, much better about himself.
Powerful. OK, thank you very much. We're going to move on now to Melinda. Sandra, tell us what we should be looking out for in the clips that you're going to show us.
Well, ultimately, you know, Melinda comes across badly in emotional situations, and that's because for her, being in the Big Brother house is a job, and that makes it a professional issue and not an emotional one. She doesn't want to share her emotions, so when it comes to emotional situations, she has difficulty, and ultimately she either tries to control them, or they come out uncomfortable, exaggerated, and generally false, and that goes down badly. So in the clips, we should look at her trying to control her emotions.
OK, let's take a look.
I've just got Melinda going, hi, nice.
OK. Do you feel better?
I feel better. Can you, like, not smile for a minute? Just just wipe it off your face.
Smile for me one more time.
Yeah, please.
The sweetest things.
Give Mummy a kiss.
The Mel ripping it out of me.
Yeah.
Hello, Susan.
But so there, I kind of, when she was with Goldie, I wanted her to sort of, she was obviously upset by it, to just go, actually, you know what? Shut up, I'm upset.
I mean, she had a real dilemma. As I said, she looked upon this as a job, and as a job, she wanted to win. So she set about in a very professional manner, trying to sort of fulfil all the needs of the group. Then groups have two needs. They need, and for these two needs, they need two types of leaders. One is a task leader to sort of do practical things, and a socio-emotional leader to take care of your emotional needs. Now, she's a great...
But she's brilliant
Exactly,
at the task.
exactly. She's
Brilliant.
a great task leader. She should be a task leader. Natural ability, she's smart, she's got a good way with people. But when she tried to fulfil the socio-emotional leadership role, that's when she fell down. She didn't want to form social emotional bonds, and she wasn't able to do that. But you got a glimpse of the real Melinda in the second bit,
the message.
because that was genuine. She was trying to control her emotions, but it still came across as genuine.
She'd make a great brown owl. Anyway, tasks. On to Mark. Right, Peter, what are we going to see with the clips on Mark?
Well, I think Mark, it's fair to say that Mark is the most enigmatic of all
Isn't he?
the housemates, yeah.
Quite hard to read.
Very hard to read. And that's partly because he's so reticent, and we're going to see that in the two clips. In the first clip, we're going to see him in the diary room, being quite mysterious, I think. And in the second clip, we're going to see him very much in his own element, once again, organising other people.
OK, let's take a look.
I think this is almost one of the scariest bits coming in here. Talking to somebody that you can't see at the other side is probably one of the worst bits for me. So I don't really enjoy the coming into the diary room bit.
Twos. No, you're singing. You're solo. You're solo. No, it's you. Go. It's your turn. I'll take a turn. I'll do it for you.
Take it on.
We're behind doing the character routine going.
Unfortunately, we're going to have to keep it quite short on Mark, but he basically is sort of just a lovely guy, isn't he? But he found Big Brother very intimidating.
He's incredibly sensitive, actually, and you see this, firstly, in the first clip there. You can see, for example, the way in which he finds it difficult to form eye contact with what he deems to be something of an authority figure. Now, in psychological terms, he's very much what psychologists would call a beta male.
As opposed to an alpha male.
As opposed to an alpha male.
Goldie
and you
was
see
an
this
alpha
very,
male.
very clearly in the early days, exactly. When Goldie was strutting his stuff, calling all the tunes, and interestingly, in a way, Mark almost became invisible in that context. But if you watched him closely, what you find is that he was actually making some very constructive suggestions about things that people could actually get on and do.
That's why I think he's so good in the house, because he's quite inoffensive, but he's still playing in there. Anyway, thank you very much to Peter and Sandra. Right, if you want Altercaster Les, a new word, to win, call 09011 154403. That's 09011 154403. Or if you want Beta Male, another new... Full of them tonight, aren't you, Peter? Mark to win. Call 09011 154404. That's 09011 154404. Or if you want Task Leader Brown Owl Melinda to win, call 09011 154405. That's 09011 154405. Now, guys, I know I've said it before, but it is really important that you vote for the celebrity that you want to win. OK, join us after the break when Goldie, Anne and Sue are going to be telling us who they want to win, and also we're going to be revealing who's come third. OK, before we announce the results, though, here to tell us what they think is going to happen are Anne Diamond, Goldie and Sue Perkins! Right, I'm going to start off with Anne. Anne, how weird's it been being out watching the house?
Really, really strange being out, because I got used to being in, but it's nice to be out. I'd rather be out.
Your kids are just so gorgeous.
Oh, it was the most wonderful moment on this earth, walking out and seeing them. When you said, all your boys are here, I just went to pieces.
What have you been doing since we last saw you?
I have been sleeping. Yay! I have had a drink. And
more drink.
More drink, yeah.
Anne, could you please tell us who you would like to win Celebrity Big Brother?
I want Mark to win.
OK, Goldie.
Yes.
You alpha male, you. OK, tell me, what have you been doing since you got out?
Well, I've got to go and DJ in 3 hours. In
Where are you doing that?
Salisbury.
OK, everybody head down to Salisbury tonight for Goldie.
Yeah, I've actually been sleeping, real sleep. It's been a bit like car sleeping there, do you know what I mean?
That's what Anne just said.
And
it's
been weird. So I've been sleeping a lot, which has been great. Walking the dog, doing normal things and stuff.
Did you watch them at all in the house after?
Yeah, so I watched them in the evening, and I said to the missus, turn the volume up, and it was like something happened.
Like hello.
Yeah, but it's been. My wife says, come on, you've got to turn it over. Leave it alone now.
So listen, Goldie.
Yes.
Who do you want to win Celebrity Big Brother?
Well, Les has let me down a little bit. He's fell apart a little bit in the last dying moments. He needs his partnership, but I want Mark to win.
OK, I'm going round to Sue. Sue.
Yes.
24 hours since I saw you.
Yes.
How has your life changed in the last 24 hours?
I've learned that I'm omega female, which is good.
Great.
Yes, very good news. I haven't slept at all.
At all?
No, do you know why?
Why?
I'm wearing Mark Owen's trousers!
You are the envy of every girl and man here.
He gave them to me, along with a little crystal. I'd like to say, without question, I would like Mark Owen to win.
Yay! OK, guys, if you stay there for a minute, I'm now going to announce who has come third. So I'm going to talk to the house. Big Brother House.
Hello, Davina.
This is Davina. You are live on Channel 4. The votes have been counted and verified. I can now reveal that the person who has come third in Celebrity Big Brother is... Melinda. Melinda, you've got 30 seconds to say your goodbyes. I'm coming to get you.
30 seconds.
Guys, follow me, follow me.
It's clean.
I'll close the game.
Don't let me fall.
See you, darling. Bye.
Guys, if you want to go and join the other
20
guys
seconds.
in there. OK, don't forget, you can still vote for the final two.
Give
10,
a kiss from us.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melinda, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house.
The phone line's going to close in 3 minutes, and the numbers are on your screen now. Anyway, her smile could dazzle an egg out of a chicken. Huh? They did lay a couple of eggs.
They did.
It's Melinda Messenger! I'm sure, you know, the whole point of Celebrity Big Brother was to raise a bit of money for charity, but it was also to win. Was it ever in your game plan? Did you really want to win?
No, I never thought I ever would. I kind of thought I'd be, well, I don't know, I thought it'd be nice to make it to the halfway mark. But no, I never thought I would.
One particular tabloid paper will be crying.
Oh, really?
Today, they've been supporting you like mad.
Oh,
well, all of them have, really, but one in particular. Okay. You know the one. How did, sort of, unlike any other housemate in there, you definitely saw this as a game from the minute you went in.
Well, I mean, I've watched all the previous Big Brothers, so I knew what I was letting myself in for. I knew what was going to be involved. I knew it wasn't going to be easy, and there would be times when it would get stressful, but at the same time, I knew it was all over in 10 days.
But how did you deal with it when it got stressful? Because you didn't seem to get riled by anything.
Well, there wasn't, I mean, to be fair, there wasn't an awful lot to be riled about. Well, there was one or two moments, perhaps. Yes. No, if it really did get to me, then I'd go and have a little sleep and escape.
Underneath the duvet?
Yes.
Little... Did you cry?
I did once. I did once. It wasn't. Yeah, I did once. I did have a little kind of.
Cry.
I know, but I kind of kept thinking, it's only a TV programme, but it was like one of those. I just really want to go home now, and I miss everybody, and I looked at my babies and made the mistake of that. So yes. But
as a viewer, in a funny kind of way, I almost was like willing you to crack somewhere because I was thinking, God, she's just so perfect. You look gorgeous for a start, doesn't she?
Yeah!
And always smiling and always looking on the positive side of everything. And in a sense, it was almost like, well, come on, something must crack. So I thought, she's going to get the message from Wayne. She's definitely going to go then. And you didn't.
No, but then I knew I was going home the next day. So it was like, well, I'm going... You know, it got to me and then I thought, I'm going home tomorrow. I'm going home and I'm going to see them then.
You did forget the anniversary.
I did. However, I didn't have a calendar, didn't have a date. I said we should have been marking up the dates on the wall. So that's my excuse. I said I'm going to get a tattoo. I'll have it tattooed upon my person and I won't forget it again.
Oh, we'll have to hold you to that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. When you were in the house, there was a little bit of a contretemps with one other housemate.
Yes.
And that was Goldie.
Now, was it just me? I wasn't sure if it was just me or not.
Well, he definitely was allergic to you in some form or another.
He was.
I mean, he did own up to that when he came out.
Which is
but
fair
I think he too wanted you to crack. And I think that's maybe that he was kind of goading you to crack, and you still didn't.
That'll make me stronger.
But do you know what he ended up calling you?
I dread to think.
No, it's not that bad, is it? But it's kind of stuck, I'm afraid.
What did he call me?
And the name that you've kind of been labelled with, Wayne, you're going to back me up here, over the past few days. Well, there's a couple.
I bet it's been a lot.
One of them is Darth Vader.
Darth Vader?
that you're building a Death Star, and you are actually Darth Vader. Behind the smile, there is a dark force.
I do have a
that was quite good.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a certain something there. And the other one was that was from Sue, and that was that you are a Vulcan. And because, well, I think, do you know what it was? You know those, she found nominating very hard.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
Well, not that I didn't find it hard, but as I explained, the way I saw it is that was the whole point of the show.
Yeah.
You know, and we knew that wasn't going to be particularly nice, but at the same time, we knew that it wasn't anything personal, and in real life, you wouldn't go in there and say that or necessarily feel that, but you were being forced to think of something. You know, unfortunately, obviously that's the negative side of it, but you know, who didn't know that was going to happen?
I think some people, the stress is for them going into the house and being filmed, and that some people, I don't think, thought beyond that. And suddenly, when it came to nominations, it was like, oh, actually, I forgot about this part.
Yeah.
And this is really difficult, especially when you get to know people in the house.
It wasn't nice, and I didn't enjoy it at all. But you know, at the end of the day, that is part of the programme.
I think what Sue was trying to do was confide in you, and she felt a bit silly in the end, so that's why.
Well, I always felt we were
I
always kind of thought we were like a little cat and a dog. We were giving the wrong signals to one another. You know, kind of like a wag of the tail meant keep away, and I think that was what was going on.
What about the other housemates? I mean, who did you gel with in there?
I love Les and I love Mark.
You got on with the last two,
really
like a house on
smashing blokes. Yeah, they are. They are absolutely.
Now,
gorgeous.
what is it about Les that you love?
Oh, well, he's just so... He's warm and genuine and funny and honest and... well, he's lovable.
And he talks to the chickens.
Yeah. And the same for Mark.
Sings too many show tunes.
Well, we like that. We missed Anne.
You missed
we
Anne
really
with the
missed
singing?
Anne. Yes,
No,
we
but she
liked
was a
it.
good mother figure, wasn't she?
She was.
What? Melinda, come on.
We all got a bit naughty after she went.
Melinda.
Yes.
What annoyed you in that house? There must have been something. Dig deep, Melinda. Come on! Come on!
What annoyed me? Well, I don't know, really. I suppose the conflict with Goldie got to me because I was starting to feel really paranoid and I was thinking, it's just me. And I'm thinking, well, why am I getting like this? And I thought, well, it's probably just because there's no escape, there's no way of getting away. So I guess if anything got to me, then that was it.
OK, something got to your other housemates. It was something that you said, and indeed the way that you said it. Let's just take a quick look.
Windy pops. I mean, in this house there is someone who puts e-pops after everything.
I've had windy pops on microphone when I was pregnant. Are you really wishing windy pops I am? Oh, I've got windy pops tonight.
I love my whiny pops, and my kidsy pops, and my dogsy pops.
I've got a bit of the old windy pops now, I'm afraid.
Who says windy pops and gets away with it in the modern world?
I've got a 2-year-old Messina. That's my excuse, I'm sticking to it. I watch Tweenies, can I say?
Can you name them all?
Yes.
That's tragic.
Right, OK. Jake.
I think I can as well.
Yes.
And Sis. OK. What do you think your role was in the house?
I don't think I really had one.
Do you know what we decided with the psychologists?
What?
That you were a great task person.
Okay.
You thrived in the tasks.
I did like tasks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd make a great brown owl, that's what I've decided.
Great brownie.
Yeah, great. No, brown owl. You've got to boss them all around with their badges and everything. What did you want to get out of it, Big Brother?
Just the experience, just being in there and seeing what it was like and seeing how I would cope or wouldn't cope.
Were you pleased with the way you coped?
Not always, no. But I was glad to be there. I enjoyed it. We laughed every day. There was something, you know, although there were the occasional spats, I thought everybody that I was in there with was an interesting person, and you know, and got something from them.
Are you going to stay in touch with any of them?
Well, not now, no. No, I would like to, but we'll see.
You could challenge Goldie to a duel.
Yes.
I'd pay good money to see that. Melinda, thank you so much for taking part in Big Brother and for being such a good sport. And we've really enjoyed watching you. And here are some of your best things.
See you.
We are really in it. There's no escape. Give me some.
Melinda's like the sun. She's like brightening the place up.
I've never lived with people that I don't know. I thought that would be really difficult, but actually it isn't that difficult. It's like being a child again, where you have no responsibilities and you have no real worries and real concerns.
You're getting this, lads.
I'm visualising I'm a mascara.
You're nothing without it. Show them you're not just a pretty face, Melinda.
Blush is our saviour. Blush is our friend.
You are such a sage. What were you going to study?
Philosophy.
Well, you're so good at it.
Religion is a way of understanding.
That means grill, that's Evan, that's Fab. Whoever reckons they'll be best should go last, because there'll be less ducks to get.
It's either down to the incubation of the chicken or the egg itself.
Oh, yeah.
You're smart, you are, Melinda.
I rest my case.
Oh,
I had a slight dip in the day where I'm missing the babbies and missing home. So although I was expecting it, what surprised me is the fact that it is really that intense.
Oh, and there it is. That's the shot that won the game.
He's disgusting.
It's got Melinda going.
Hi. The man's a monster. I've done really well. It's what I imagined it to be. And it's more.
No transmission.
to use the... Someone just said to Melinda, use the force. OK, listen, I wanted to ask you in there, out of the 2 remaining housemates, it's very hard to choose because I know that you like both of them very much. Have you got one that you'd like to win?
Do you know, I really can't, because just lately, Mark's kind of been talking more, and he is just such a lovely guy.
So you love them both?
I really love them both. I'd love if they could both win.
OK, let's take a look at them both in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, Melinda Messenger. So lovely Melinda, she's gone, only 2 to go, and I'm about to announce the winner of Celebrity Big Brother. Crowd, are you ready? No, but are you ready? Okay, here goes. Melinda, if you just want to wait there, okay. I'm going to speak to the house. My card's upside down. Big Brother House, this is Davina. You are live on Channel 4. Mark and Les, the phone lines are closed. The votes have been counted and verified, and I can now reveal that the winner of Celebrity Big Brother is...
Come on.
Mark Allen!
Well done, mate. Well done. Fantastic.
Okay, Les.
Yeah.
You've got 30 seconds to say goodbye. I'm coming to get you. Mark, you stay there. I'm going to get you in a minute.
30 seconds.
See the bar.
If you go up there and go and give Wayne
20
a big old
Bye, chickens!
Over 1 million people have voted.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Les, you have been evicted. Please leave the Big Brother house. Les, you have been evicted.
Thank you.
Hello, Matt. How you doing? This is Phil. This is my son, Philip. Mate. How are you? You must have been happy there, mate.
All our worries, it's been huge, and you've been huge. Huge.
Come on, Les.
Great. It's been a fantastic time. We've all had a great time.
Okay, he wanted the public to see the real him. Chicken lover, wrestling supremo, king of the guff. I'm afraid it's true, Les, you are.
Oh, my God.
Who is Les Dennis? Find out after the break. Les, can we just have a look? Look at Bless Pop
Look
Mark.
at him. You know what he
Sitting
said
on
to me
his
before I went?
Tell me.
He said, if you're last out, will you clean up my glass? He wanted me to actually wash his glass. The one glass that... There's
Actually
only one
slightly
glass
frightening.
remaining.
I hope he's going to wash up that ashtray
he's
before
washed
it goes.
it up. He's already washed
He's
his
washed
glass
his
up.
glass
Yeah,
already.
he's done it. Look.
OK, now, he needs an introduction. You can't just start talking. He's the daddy of the house. He's best friend of the chickens. It's Les, everyone! Les, so close and yet so far.
It was fantastic.
You were runner-up.
I mean, just coming out and the reception and seeing people and seeing banners for people
I know,
and
it's
seeing
great.
banners for... The funniest one was when it said, Les, take that, and it had a boxing glove. So, I mean, it was amazing. It was just fantastic. I've just had the best time. It's been brilliant.
Now, you said that you... Oh, by the way, very quickly, Amanda wasn't here to greet you. You had the two Andys, very dubious. One of them.
Andy and Andy,
very,
yeah.
very worrying. But anyway...
Andy said he was worried that I was going to make love to a chicken.
Yes, well, we were all a bit worried about that at one point. But anyway, Les, Amanda's got a little message for you because she couldn't be here tonight.
I know,
because
she's filming.
She's filming
tonight.
So
right,
here's
okay.
the message.
At this point, we have no idea where you've come, but you've done so well to get through to the last three.
Yes, you have.
You've been yourself, you've been very brave, you've been extremely honest.
Very funny. Very talkative with the chickens.
Yes, what's
Fantastic.
that about?
Makes me like.
Yes. And you know, I'm really looking forward to seeing you, and I'm very sorry I can't be there, but we're filming.
We're all very proud of you,
Very
Les.
proud.
Well
When you did your sort of audition tape, as it were, you did that very funny spoof of the commercial.
Forgotten that, yeah, that was
and
ages
you said,
ago.
warts and all. I want everybody to see me, warts and all.
Did I show you warts and all?
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know if we saw everything, but we saw a lot. Which
Okay.
was, but I think that's a good thing.
Okay,
and
thank you.
And is that what you wanted?
I think it's what I wanted. I mean, you know, I wanted to go in and be me. And I think it probably was, obviously. If it was warts and all, I think, yeah, that's what I wanted to do, is just, you know, you have a game show for 15 years and everybody sees a cheery, smiley Les, and it's not the whole deal. You know, there's a lot more to me than that. So I think I wanted to show that.
And you did. But is there
Yeah, I know I did.
You kind of worried a lot about letting people down outside the house.
Yes.
In what respect did you think that you could let them down?
Well, you know, I mean, the thing is about being in this game, about being a celebrity, is that we ask for it, you know? We ask to be there. We ask for the cameras in our face. If I talk about, and I did talk about Philip, and thankfully he's here, my son Philip, you know, he doesn't necessarily want it, and he has to deal with that when he goes to work the next day. So I didn't want to let anybody down. I didn't want to let, you know, any of my loved ones down.
Can I just show you something quickly?
Yeah.
Mark's crying.
Oh, my God, he is. He's absolutely... Oh.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but I thought you might
Oh.
want to see that.
He is...
Yeah.
He's the Messiah.
Well, I think he's kind of surprised us all a little bit.
Yeah,
What did you think of Mark? When you initially went into the house, did you have any preconceived ideas about Mark, for instance, or your other housemates?
I have to say that, you know, when it came to take that, I didn't know which one Mark was. It's like Ant and Dec. I didn't know who was who, you know.
Right, yeah.
So it was that kind of thing that when he came in, I thought, oh, that's Mark, that's the one. When he came in, I didn't have any preconceptions about him, no. But he just has sailed through it.
He's got
you know
a nice
what I mean?
aura.
He's got a fantastic aura, a really, really brilliant aura. You know what he just said to me? He said, I hope you win, which is absolutely lovely, you know. And look at him, I mean, that is so moving. He's my new mate.
I know. Well, I'll move on to your mates in a minute.
But they're
Just
all my
wanted
new
to
mates.
go back to you talking in the house and revealing kind of all facets of you.
Yeah.
There was one point when you went into the diary room and you had a chat with Big Brother and you said, Big Brother said, do you feel you're being yourself? And you said, no, I think I'm performing. And at that point, I didn't think that you'd been performing. Do you think you are unnecessarily hard on yourself?
I think that if you know, all I've done in my life since I left school is be a performer. You know, I've never had a proper job.
But that's
so,
a great thing.
Yes, I know it is, but it kind of like, When I go to parties, I don't perform. I don't perform as much as I performed in there. When I'm in private, I'm much quieter. They'll all know that.
But in a sense, when you're in a large group of people, it's good to have fun and let your head
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
But it's almost like you were a bit at the beginning wary of doing that in case people thought that performing was kind of, oh, look, he's performing.
Yeah, yeah. I think I talked about it in there, that kind of in the 80s, people who were in light entertainment and kind of mainstream were kind of seen as like a bit naff, and I didn't want to be naff, so I was worried about that, and I thought, I've just done Cilla Black. I've just done Cilla Black, and that was naff.
That was very funny.
Or I've just done something, you know,
Something
GMTV spoof.
GMTV, 6 o'clock in the morning, also great moment with Goldie and Mark.
Goldie. Me and Goldie for 2 days. I mean, that could not have kept up. It was amazing. It was an amazing time.
Who in their wildest dreams could have seen you and Goldie coming? Like, if somebody said to me, do you know what, Les Dennis is going to just hit it off so massively with Goldie.
You know, I don't know whether you got it, but he said to me, he said, mate, I'd invite you to the Fabric Club, you know. He said, but you get stoned. He said, don't come, mate. They rip your head off. Jog on.
Rip your head off.
Jog on, he said.
We've all learned a new one from that.
Yeah.
Something you did find incredibly hard in the house was nominating.
Yeah.
And that
well,
really
I had
tore you
that solo
apart.
nomination, and that was very hard, yeah.
Well, even the first time you nominated, it was a nightmare. But then you realised that you'd been nominated.
Yeah.
And you went in and you said, right, next time it comes to nominating, I'm just going to go in there and I'm just going to do it.
Absolutely.
But you didn't.
No, because I had to do it on my own.
Right.
And that was pretty tough.
And you knew that they'd know.
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know whether you've done that on this show before, but, I mean, that was a twist to me. I had never seen that, and it was really, really hard.
Now, it kind of sparked off a bit of paranoia in you that you thought that maybe people might think that you'd thrown the competition.
I know, but that's
which
me.
actually none of us had thought about until you mentioned it.
Right. Yeah, I know. It was the next morning I woke up and thought, I could have just blown 3 questions and got a bye. And that's what I was worried about.
Done that. Nobody thought you'd done that.
I did. I worried about people worrying about it.
But that house,
That's me.
But that house kind of breeds paranoia. Let's just take a quick look.
You go, right, oh, is this all my paranoid moments? This camera's trying to wind me up, you know. I started getting paranoid because I went through my case and I thought, I brought more T-shirts than that. Yeah. That is a stitch up in Because you know, like, they rifle through your stuff, and I thought, they've taken a few out. Where's the camera here? I was behind that mirror, is it? What's the bastard there that keeps following me? Everywhere I go, he follows me. I'm getting paranoid. I got to like them in the end. I got to like them. And Mark had a brilliant idea. We were left with the camera because we did a task today. We were left with a digital camera, and he went over to his favourite camera and he said, will you take a photo of me with my favourite camera? Because they're like characters.
Little people.
They're like little people. And, you know, that one in the bedroom, I didn't like him then, but I got to like him. He's lovely. He's really nice. He's nearly... he's up there with Steve the chicken.
Oh, your chickens that laid eggs.
Laid eggs.
For you.
I mean, they took their time, didn't they?
We were proud.
They took their time.
You were so proud, weren't you?
I was so proud.
Sweet.
I was so proud.
Listen, just very quickly, who are your sort of best friends in the house?
Oh, I don't have any best friends. I was so pleased to see all of them there tonight. That, you know, I think... no, I don't have a best friend. We all got on great, and to be there at the end with Davina and Mark... Davina?
Mel.
I keep calling Mel Davina for some reason, some strange
Got
reason.
me on your mind?
Mel and Mark was fantastic. It was a lovely threesome.
And look what he's going through.
I know, what's he going through?
Look at what he's going through. We should put him out of his misery
I know,
soon.
very soon.
Go and talk to
very
him.
Soon.
So listen, did you enjoy it, most importantly?
Oh, just, you know, I had worries about coming in, but... I just had the best time. Had moments like we all did, but I just had a great time. It's lovely time.
We thought you might have had quite a good time. That's why we compiled this for you.
When I came in, I said I'm determined to be me. If I put something down, I never know where it is. Put my glass down. I don't know where that's gone now. Sometimes. I'm aware that I'm performing.
I knew I liked you, Flirty.
I'm chicken.
Same question to number 3 from Mark Clare.
And I wish I'd stopped bloody singing all the time, because it must drive people round the bend.
I've never been in love before.
I'd like to be more myself, and I'm going to be.
Les
cracked one off.
Les.
Les, here are your best moments.
I'm looking forward to meeting the chickens.
Hello, girls.
I'm already starting to bond with them.
I'm going to show you one more time.
I don't know whether you can prepare yourself for how it's going to feel.
Do I have to go back into the diary room? They'll ask me.
Les, can you please give the name of your first nomination?
It's... I don't do this.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be silly. It's a game.
I think some people want to win. I mean, Les has been very honest. He says he wants to win.
Come on, Les. Come on. It's been harder than I expected it to be, but it has been a lot of fun.
Yes! Les, a total sweetheart.
Our survey said... I have had a brilliant time. I would not have missed it. Really wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you soon. Thanks for the audience. We'll see you next week. Bye.
How about the farting? Are you like that at home? Are you like that at home?
Look, I have to say...
Go
on the farting, can I just say...
Yes.
That, OK, I did do it on that live thing,
yes.
but then the next time it happened, it was somebody else on the sofa, and I got blamed like the dog.
Yeah,
like the dog. They all went, it's Les! And it was not me. And I got the reputation.
All right, yeah, you did. And the burping. Come on, Les, let's go outside. Come on, mate. Mark got 77% of the vote. Let's go outside. You know, what's the thing that you missed the most when you were in the house?
What did I miss most? I think probably Amanda is probably the thing that I missed most.
Well, you're going to see it very soon. We're going to now take a quick look at Mark and see how he's doing. Les, what little luxury are you going to look forward to the most now that you're out?
Luxury, lemons.
Lemons?
I missed the lemon.
Hey, guys. Who did you want to win?
I wanted Melinda to win.
Oh, mates. Les meeting everybody, all right? OK. Come on. Here he is, Les Dennis. We're now going to just put Mark out of his misery. Come on. Come and stand with me. I'm going to talk to him now. Big Brother House, this is Davina. Mark Owen, you are the winner of Celebrity Big Brother.
Thank you.
You've got 30 seconds. Come up to the top of the stairs at the door. I'm going to open the door and come and get you.
30 seconds.
I'm coming to get you. Come on, me.
20 seconds. Thank you. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark, please leave the Big Brother house. Mark, please leave the Big Brother house.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Mark Owen!
I never thought I'd be here. It's great. Thank
What's
you.
it feel like?
I've had a wonderful time. Thank you.
What have been your favourite moments?
I think Boo.
What?
Boo on Les Dennis last night when he was sleeping.
That was so funny. We saw that. Yeah. You got into his bed.
I got into his bed.
And then I thought it was very sweet when you woke him up with the sound of tinkling water.
But they woke up earlier. I'm convinced that they started earlier than usual that morning. But it's all...
Because we knew what you were up to. We're not that mean.
I know. No, I think they saw what I was trying to prepare and they got me.
Did you ever in your wildest dreams think that you could win Celebrity Big Brother?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I wanted Les to win, really.
Did you?
Yeah.
Why?
Just because, you know, he's been through a lot and he was a star in there and it helped me to get through it and he had my vote, Les, like.
How did he help you to get through it?
He's just mad and, you know, it's been great to watch and I've just enjoyed the whole experience, everybody, but...
So listen,
I'm a bit out of practice.
Oh no, did you hear what he just said? He just said, I'm a bit out of practice, sorry. Later. So Mark,
yes.
Tell me, what did you miss the most when you were in the house?
Well, tea bags were getting low, so that was quite difficult. Yeah.
Fags were a problem.
Fags were a problem. And just people, really. I mean, there were people in there, but just being able to go wherever you wanted, I suppose, was the thing, really.
What was your maddest moment in there?
The maddest moment? I had a morning where I woke up and Les Dennis was in one mirror putting on his aftershave and Goldie was at the side of me shaving and I just thought, oh dear, where the hell am I?
Where am I? What am I doing?
Yeah.
And what did you enjoy about it?
Just the experience, to be honest, that the people who were in there, I thought they were all great. And
who was your sort of best friend?
I think Sue kind of became my best friend.
Yay! She thought that about you as well.
But I felt terrible, you know, because I nominated Sue.
She took it as it was supposed to be taken. She took it very well indeed.
Yeah, good. I'm pleased about that.
She nominated you once as well, but only because she had to on a rota.
Did she have a rota?
She had a rota.
Good girl.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, out of the whole experience, what will your lasting memories of Big Brother be?
I think just hearing my name then when you said it. I really...
Mark, you cried a bit earlier. What was going through your mind then?
I just thought, oh no, shit. I really didn't expect it. I just thought, shit. I just didn't know. I just thought, oh no, what's...
A bit overwhelming.
Yes.
Would you do it again?
Yes, totally.
Great! Yeah. We'll see you next year.
Okay.
Listen, Mark, how much do we love Mark Owen? How much do we love Mark Owen?
I noticed I said minging as well a few times, didn't I?
That's all right.
Is that all right?
You're allowed to say minging.
All right, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Celebrity Big Brother, Mark Owen. Let's show you your best moments. Here they are.
We want Owen.
Mark is gorgeous. I don't know whether there's another word for it. He's just lovely.
Initially it was scary to come in. But once you're in, I think going out is more scary. Do you know who I am? I'm Robbie's mate. Take that. It's interesting watching the other people in the house.
Excuse me, could we not ignore this poor attention seeker here?
I feel sometimes a little bit on the outside, which I don't mind. I think anybody feels like that. People are insecure.
What do you hit the pillow?
Keeping myself busy, really. Cleaning and cleaning.
They can take my washing up liquid, but they can't take my window cleaner. Cup of tea, anybody?
Oh, I love it.
I do love your cup of tea. Oh, tea bags. Apparently we're running out.
Can I have some tea bags? It's not too much to ask.
Any tea bags? Did they have tea bags in the 80s? This is some big chance. Hollywood, I hope you're watching.
I'm so fond of Mark. I would not want to be here without him.
I don't laugh really as much as I should, and I've had a scream. I've got a confession to make. I'm not really Mark Owen.
You got a little haircut in there.
Yeah, I've got a haircut. Melinda did
I was convinced Melinda was trying to give you a Wayne haircut.
Thank you for the haircut.
A very, very deserving winner. It is Mark Owen. Here are his other housemates. Lots of fireworks from Mark. Okay, well, I've loved every minute of it, and I want to say a massive thank you to all the celebrities that took part. Thank you, it was such a good cause. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And if this has whet your appetite a little bit,